Hey, hit that like, share, follow button. Hit that like, share, follow button. Y'all hit that like, share, follow button, man. We live. I'll no longer. All right, hit that like, share, follow button, man. We live, man. Let's lock in. Hit that like, share, follow button. We are live, live, live. We in the infamous group right now, man. I'm finna run through them. Send an invite. Send an invite, ho, nigga. You know who next. Stop acting stupid. Hit that like, share, follow button, man. Oh, yeah? You ain't made me delete shit. This my whole new streaming shit, bro. I got a whole new streaming platform. Hey, if you watching this on YouTube, you watching this on Twitch, wherever you watching this from, man, tune in. I'm finna beat the fuck out of this boy. Hold on, let me see. You got it on Mutual Fields, right? Hey, whoever watching this, man, appreciate that like, man. Hit that like button, man. I no longer go by Wildcat Willie. Hit that like button, man.
Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando.
We don't run Wildcat no more. Not in bad, not in NCAA. We regular.
Who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. playoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful.
DJ always been like this, but I thought you would have changed since I left. Came back.
Man, nigga, the last time we played, I made you quit.
You didn't, DJ. Stop lying.
Yes, I fucking did, nigga.
I can't remember the last time you played me and shit.
We had Oregon. We had Oregon.
This shit, man. Lay your bitch ass down.
We had Oregon and I had Michigan, nigga. You asked. So stop.
Sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. There he goes. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
Yeah, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team.
There he goes. He's at the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Frank, he ain't play
There's
nobody that
another
pass now.
guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And they talked about it coming into this game, guys. They were
Welcome to
going
the
to be
SEC, little
aggressive.
nigga.
They had an opportunity. Could have kicked the field goal? Absolutely not. Hammer down. They stay aggressive, and they strike first in this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Runs through a tackle. Just dismissing tackles. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot
Man,
trying to deliver
I got
that
a
football,
stupid
and
setup
it'll be
that's gonna
second
stop
down.
everything.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Manning.
Oh my God, look at
Fires quickly. Turning it on. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball...
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David, and I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker into his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the...
He's loose. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Die. Fucking die, boy. Stop playing with me, crank.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Real dotter.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone.
Locked in right now.
And the
Yeah,
PAT
that like
gets
shit
a
follow
14-7
ball.
lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring
What if
drive.
he is playing for free?
And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
Yeah, man. I'll count the 20 ball right now in front of me.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Hey, Crane, your ass is dead. Hey, y'all hit that like, share, follow button, man. We got this dude in a ham lock.
16-yard line.
A ham sandwich. You caught that bullshit?
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up.
And I love love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Again, it's Brown. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Throwing Manning. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Yes,
and
sir.
he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Brings into the open. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working in.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got the space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Those outside runs, if they can get
What happened to the string?
getting the edge, and now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Handoff for Frazier. There's a crease. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Handoff, Frazier running left.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking to throw it, Stockton.
Oh, got him.
unloads it left.
Hey!
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
Fuck off me! Fuck off me!
Touchdown Bulldogs!
Still
And
fun,
they
man.
add 6 more to the Moormanette trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical. That sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Arch is going to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run.
What? Come
He's
on,
out,
bro.
gives up his body and makes the grab on the right side. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Fires toward the target. The short hand. It's Smothers. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Here's Arch to throw. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the... And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But
Hit that
you've
sub,
also got
sub
the option
button.
here to
Sub.
be aggressive and try and
I need
take
one
the
sub,
lead with
one
a
follow.
two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he's going to try to return this one. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll keep it on the ground.
That's a touchdown. That's a fucking touchdown.
He's at the 40.
Fuck around with me, man.
He's at the 20.
Fuck around with me,
To
man.
the house. He got loose.
It's a fucking touchdown.
And
Nigga, this a miss.
the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back on the offense. That is a terrible job
crying, y'all. Y'all hear him crying?
Hey, you say you don't bet on it no more? Oh, nah, not college. This made Tank lay it down early.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Bro, I'm not just anybody, bro. I'm not just anybody though, bro. In this NCAA
He'll
shit,
bring it
I'm
back
really
looking for help. He only needs a
Oh
sliver
my
of
God,
daylight.
talking to this nigga, he don't.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him in. Touchdown.
Bang! Hit that like, share, follow button, man. These whole ass niggas.
Adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Frazier again. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster.
Snags it, and there's running room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Here's a give to Frazier. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to throw at Stockton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the...
There he goes. His defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's down right there, and he has plenty to pick up the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that one will put him up here in the second half. Getting set for the point after.
That's what you call real officer play call.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Yeah.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. To throw, Manning. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Unloads to the wideout.
They
really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th.
I knew you wanted to go there.
Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself.
They gonna follow, bro. Man, shit.
But not
Hey!
before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Running inside. It's Smothers. Crosses the 45. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got... might have a chance. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Oh my God, bro.
It's a minute to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was An impressive 16-yard run for the score. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Who got a good run defense?
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. To give, running right, it's Frazier.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Stockton. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is an improve, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We're going to do two things. We're going to walk away with a field goal or a touchdown. Either or. I'll take
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Could be an alley.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. On first down, Nate Frazier. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable football if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Making side adjustments here.
This might be a quick play.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton.
I got him.
Fires to the middle.
I got him. Fucking die.
This dude is
Fucking Dodge tree.
exceptional in every facet. So
Fuck a
fluid,
Dodge
such a
tree,
great
man.
route runner, and a big
When the
play
fucking
there.
game comes,
Money down,
crazy,
third down.
you draw up a
I
fucking
mean, you
dot
want to find
play.
that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field.
That was
receives.
dot,
That's your
dot,
playmaker.
literally,
That's your guy.
dot,
Get it to him, get
dollable.
the first
That was
down.
dottable. That's the new word, dottable.
Running the red zone. It's
You
Frazier.
throw it, make up a dot play, that's a dottable moment.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Fuck that running, man. I'm passing, man. That was a dottable
They'll still
moment.
have one timeout left at their disposal. Frazier again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
Let's get the ball in the middle of the
The
field.
Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. On 3rd down, here's Frazier.
Nice run. Great job by the running back. Making a cut, getting a little south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, do that, little bro. Yeah. Do that, little bro. Oh, it's 4th down. It's 4th down. Why ain't go for the first? What the fuck?
They weren't able to get that one off.
That's
It'll be a delayed
crazy.
game. The quarterback just lost track of the
What?
play clock. Didn't get the snap off
That's
quickly enough.
crazy, bro. Why did I go for the first? What the fuck? Bro, I felt what? How's that? Bro, I'm over. What was? I ain't understand. How's it for?
Here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's gone! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Manning to throw. He wants a big play here late.
Nah, game over, nigga.
What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Ah.
And that's the way to finish things up for the season.
Yeah, bro.
For this
This nigga got my fucking stick, man. This nigga got my fucking stick, man. What I do, I get niggas out the motherfucking party, man. What I do, man, I beat niggas, man. Man, get whatever team. It don't matter what team you get, nigga. Matter what team you get, nigga. Man, I don't want to hear all that talk, man. And I ain't running Wildcat either, man. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. But Ohio. You know what these boys did to Ohio. Okay. Okay. And he had his defense, y'all. Hit that like, share, follow button, man. Appreciate the people tuning in, man. Let me get a sub. Let me get a sub on the YouTube, man. Somebody hit the sub button.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Indiana Hoosiers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. He told me this will be the test of the year with both of these teams in the Big Ten, ranked in the top 10. They have got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get after the quarterback, see if they can affect this top 10 defense and offense at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
We on the new gaming page, man. Self-made ball CO is all my gaming page things.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
You got Ohio State now. I think that's going to do something, but I haven't really lost to Ohio State out there. This is Texas that do it. The Ohio State boys, I can shut the #1 receiver down myself.
And he's going to bring this out
Oh, that's
from
to
a
the
couple
house.
yards.
That's to the house. Stop playing with me, boy.
He's got some space here.
First play. Let's go. They can't fuck with me on the NCAA.
Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Nigga, you can't beat me either. What you talking about?
You can't start a game better than that. Just an incredible return right there. And obviously a breakdown from the kickoff team. But once this guy gets a seam, and we've seen this, and this coach told us
FaceTime me right
if he
now,
gets
and
an
I'll come
opportunity,
20,000.
he trusts this return man.
I swear to God,
Sure
come on.
enough, right off
Matter of fact,
he
hold on.
takes
Get on
it
my
back
screen
for
right now.
six.
Hold on. I'll tell you.
makes it
Get on my
7-0.
screen right quick. Self-play ball, CEO. Because y'all niggas, these niggas on here be thinking because you play a free game that you ain't making no money. Come on, hold on.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just
Because
scoring
you
a
niggas
touchdown.
choose not to do. Damn, you on my stream, Titan? Tell me what color my hoodie is.
Inside the 15-yard line. They get him down, but he found a good
Let me know when you get there so I can go ahead and count it for you.
Starts with pretty decent field position. To the air, it's Sayan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, he's in the clear now.
You on the stream?
They begin to fight back.
What color hoodie?
Championship game. So this offense
Gray.
responds.
Yeah, gray. It's like brown, man.
A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group.
On
And
all
now from
platforms.
the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How
That
can
shit
I
keep
attack
going,
this
man.
defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Clock money.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Huh? I spend the 20s. I spend the 20s and 50s and 10s, bro. I keep the hundreds.
And the PAT is good.
Hey. Hey. Hey, we in my media room / office. You know what I'm saying?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it
Hold on,
away.
what's that? Hold on, tight. What's that? What kind of rug I got on my media? What kind of rug that is right there? Hold on. Look at that rug. What that rug is?
He thought about returning it, but instead
See,
takes it
I'll-
knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the
I
25.
walk on the money. I think about the money. Let me get rid of this nigga, man. 'Cause he scored when I was talking to you, so you trying to like distract me. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hit that like, share, follow button, man.
Offense comes up on
Real
first
tough.
down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Oh, come here.
Fights
Fuck off
through
me,
a
man.
tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do.
Man,
on
I ain't
first
losing
down, is
today,
continue
bro.
to stay on
Fuck that
schedule.
Wildcat. We don't run Wildcat no
Out
more.
those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Nothing doing in that
What
play.
defense? Because you came in, did that right there.
Offensively,
Come on,
they've
bro.
got to find a
You know
way
I got an
to
arsenal of goddamn plays, man.
efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Come here.
Breaking into the clear. Breaks. He's in the clear.
This nigga,
They
man.
finally get him
Versatile
down, but
as
not
shit.
before he reaches the 28.
I like when we in. They might be my favorite team. For real, bro.
A lot of times you put all those defenders up near the line of scrimmage. There are no levels to your defense, which means it's just one crease.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a good response
from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Oh, I didn't jump.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen.
Man, stop playing with me, bro.
But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the cover.
He's got a crease. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
So second down after the incompletion. The back's got it on a counter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27.
No.
We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man.
Oh, give me that. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work with the 44.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Here he goes. Touchdown, Indiana. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Indiana has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he...
He's got space.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grabbed by the receiver, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's a neat...
He's free down the right sideline. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attack. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. Nice grab. It's Marsh. He goes out of bounds. They move it out near the 30. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is having plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They're going into the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He made the tackle, but it's enough.
Yeah, we got real catches.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a 1st down.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so,
got an opening here. He's got the 1st and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side.
I ain't made you do shit.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown.
I ain't made you do shit.
That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution.
I'm just too good at this shit, man.
Halftime. Important because the
Wait till they fix that patch. Wait till they patch that run, dude.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
Kickoff team out they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The shotgun running play call. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush
Well, why
closing
nobody
in.
go right there? He
Right
right
down the
there.
middle. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They'll run it here.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number 1.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Richard. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He lets it go. That one falls looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pressure's on. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting in the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there
I
and
get
hit this
the ball back,
massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Good. Boy, put some respect on my name. So on my FaceTime, I counted 50 balls.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field.
Good. Now on my screen.
To throw, it's saying.
Right now.
Catch made
I
on the
can't
right
see
side.
why I beat your man.
To get it back, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Having a running back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is such a weapon. Here, this route over the middle, the defense sinks. It's an easy completion, and then you pick up the first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's got a crease. They stop him at 4-7, but that's enough for a first down. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
The pocket breaking down. Running back has it on a screen now.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Let's see
Look at that. User.
intercepted.
Fuck all these niggas, man.
Into a tight window. He's brought down.
I told you I shut down the number one receiver, bro. You can't even throw it to that
this
nigga.
defense. Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that previous play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job.
He's got space. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. looking for some space. It's Richard. Crosses the 10-yard line. Here he goes.
Get this nigga on my fucking stick!
To put them on top.
I got the number one receiver in a fucking chicken box.
Touchdown play by this elite running back.
He couldn't even catch a cold in the middle of the motherfucking blizzard.
When we all know who the guy is going to be, he's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. And it's a great spot to start this drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And on the carry, he's heading left. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed on that play.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. On the run, it's Richard.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing it.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it to the left. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To throw, it's Hoover. Here comes the rush. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Controversial and unsuccessful 4th down decision has set the offense up. And he
He's going
finds
to
into the end zone. Touchdown,
go
Buckeyes.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's
got
got a
shit
great
by
nose
himself,
for the
bro. What are you
goal
talking
line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
So you just talking out the side of your
And
neck.
the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
You just talking out the side of your neck.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. He'll take a deep shot here.
Bro, what?
The pass is picked
They're
up.
not going up for the pass, bro. Running back.
And he's wrapped up after a...
They're not going up for the fucking pass, bro. That's lame as fuck. What the fuck wrong with this shit?
To this defense and their defensive coaching
Why my
staff.
people's not even going up for the catch, bro?
They have disguised their looks, made life difficult on the quarterback from a decision-making process, and they've put some pressure on him. He has not been comfortable all day long, but it's a big credit to this defense.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Caught on the outside. It's West. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Running back grabs it on the screen. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Go for it.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. Got an opening here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 40. Inside the 30. He's in the clear.
This shit ain't over, boy.
End zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
They got caught trying to be aggressive. Look at all the defenders at the line of scrimmage. And when there's no levels like that, Chris,
It's
Oh my
blocked.
God, bro.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Get straight to business. Okay.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Takes the handoff again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. A running play called on 4th down. A tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe and Jeff. Running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship. What a moment for these guys.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. That's their 3rd and final. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.
Damn, I didn't see that 1st down, man. That was the only reason why.
stop that shit.
Stop it then, bastard.
What you say, little bro? Yeah, I'm still there, man.
Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The give to Hardy. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up. So Kentucky's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Barnes. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Dances away. Quarterback got it himself. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. On the move.
Oh, I missed
Maybe a
it.
crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Off play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fit it in the window for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He'll be stopped short of the... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They feed him again. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. On the run, it's Barnes. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. Now on 1st down from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking.
Maybe some room here. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Rodriguez. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Patterson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, that's a...
On the ground, it's Patterson. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake.
Give me that big.
The double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And we've called his name a lot.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout.
2 picks. Let's go.
First half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 30. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Running inside. It's Ivory. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Miller. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the draw, it's Ivory. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ivory. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Ivory. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him in that last play.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Boy, how big was that missed field goal? Would have tied the game, and now instead they're finding some room. Got enough for the first. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Their playoff berth could be at stake here in the final moment, and maybe the entire picture gets shaken up if they pull off this upset. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Setting the stage here in the final moments. If they pull off this upset, the entire playoff race might get shaken up. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Their playoff berth could be at stake here in the final moment, and maybe the entire picture gets shaken up if they pull off this upset. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. They got the set, ready to fire from the pistol. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Forges ahead. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's an interception.
For the game! For the fucking game!
And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Missouri!
so much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. And the extra point is good. And they'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. The run inside. It's Ivory. Picks up the first down. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Running inside. It's Ivory. There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Ivory. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Took a shot as he threw.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it in a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and it falls incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Oh, you beat Rollo? Yeah, he took me, man. You'll never know. What you like to say? He don't know enough. I'm fucking mom, man. Oh yeah, it's a big stop right here. And you know this, man. Yeah, this nigga Irish ass, he ain't playing for no money. Y'all been playing. They ain't let it go. Oh no, not y'all, no, nothing. That's what we knockout, bro. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, we would've got a stop right there. Yeah, you better put that screen up now. And it better be on by the end. Look at that, man. That's all you own, bro. Like, how is this nigga that man so fast? I ain't gonna lie, you gotta respect it. Archman and do that shit in real life. But why he making him so fast, though, bro? Maybe he do that shit in real life? I understand he do that shit in real life, but Oregon got some speed back there, bro. It's like nobody